Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. And it seems that the Terminator Dark Fate movie and director, Tim Miller, who did a great job during Deadpool, has decided to go full on Ghostbusters 2016 with Paul Feig, where you basically insult fans before the movie even comes out. Not the smartest thing you could do. But because of the Dark Fate trailer and people basically calling this movie out like it is, SJW garbage and identity politics garbage, he decided to respond. And he doesn't, or he basically says I'll read it. I'll read his direct quote. If you're all enlightened, she'll play like gangbusters. If you're a closet misogynist, she'll scare the fuck out of you. Because she's tough and strong but very feminine, Miller said. We did not trade certain gender traits for others. She's just very strong, and that frightens some dudes. You can see online responses to some of the early shit that's out there. Trolls on the internet? I don't give a fuck. Well, then you kind of failed as a movie maker. Because when you enter a franchise, you have to give a fuck. You have to understand you are making a movie for fans. You are making a movie where there are certain expectations, and while it is true that you don't have to abide by expectations of the fans, you should at least honor the fans. This movie does not look like it is doing that, especially with identity politics. And they say that in the article that people who are fans will automatically embrace this. No, we won't. I've loved Terminator 1 and 2 since I was 5 fricking years old. Well, Terminator 2 came out in 91, so I would have been 6 years old during that time. But still, I have loved those Terminator movies. I liked the other ones as guilty pleasures, basically, because they aren't canon. And sadly, this piece of shit movie coming up, Dark Fate, will be canon. And everybody's gonna ask, well, how do you know it's a piece of shit movie? Have you seen it? No, but I can tell you right now, it's forced diversity. I'm not going to like it. They are building up one character by putting down an entire gender of other characters. They erased the most important aspect of the Terminator franchise, John Connor, which, if the leaked scripts and stuff is any indication, is basically dead now. Was killed shortly after the events of Terminator 2. Spoilers if you haven't heard. They have done the same script as Ghostbusters 2016. Insult fans that give constructive criticism. They insulted us. And in 2016, when Ghostbusters was being marketed, look what happened to Ghostbusters 2016. It flopped and lost $70 million. It cost Sony a lot of money to make the film, and they ended up losing $70 million because of it. You see, there's something that Hollywood is losing, and that is its respect for the fans. They're losing touch. And if you guys are all going to call me a misogynist, go right ahead. You will be wrong. I've explained why. I love female characters that are written well, that are done well, like Alita, like Sarah Connor in Terminator 1 and 2, like Ellen Ripley, Wonder Woman, and so many others. But no, it seems that 2019 and 2018 sadly are, and even 2016, is the era that people are throwing tantrums because of something that is not the fans' fault, but the fault of other stuff. And that is ever since the 2016 presidential election, where a person entered the White House that most of Hollywood didn't like, they decided to fight back and blame the fans for it. All of the consequences and of their actions weren't affecting him in the least, they were affecting us. So, yeah, way to go, Hollywood. You basically attacked the wrong people in your attempt to attack one person. Way to go. Anyway, that's the video. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Get the bell on. I could use the more likes because it helps get my channel recognized more in the algorithms and whatnot, and on the search queues. I'm just so sick of identity politics in Hollywood. I uploaded a video yesterday basically calling out Hollywood for what it is, guilty of tokenism, which is basically the equivalent of selling slaves at the auctions in the 1800s. That's broken down to its base components. That is exactly what Hollywood is doing with women, people of color, and whatnot. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. I'll catch you all on the next one.